Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we continue Chernobyl with episode 2. I'm hoping that we find out more of what happened because it seems like we did everything we could, which it turns out no. No, it doesn't seem like it, just because one person said, no, we didn't. So it seems like they may have made some mistakes which caused the explosion. Anyways, Dyatlov is not a protagonist. I feel like he's like the most douchebag of the group, maybe. Or, I don't know about incompetent, but he didn't do something right, I think. Especially with what we learned at the beginning. Anyway, so here we go. I'm super loving this so far. I'm literally 1 episode in, and I'm like, I just want more. So I think it goes to show this was well made. But there's only 5 episodes, so that's the downside. Anyways, hope you're ready. Let's find out what happened. Oh yeah, and the freaking dosimeters. Oh, 3.6, I think it was. Not great, not terrible. As high as it goes, you douchebag, you should know that. Ugh, it's so frustrating. What is this? It's for nuclear energy, got it. Minsk. 8:30, 7 hours after the explosion. I feel like 7 hours is such a long time after the explosion.
You worked too hard.
Where is everyone?
Oh, they refused to come in. It's Saturday.
Oh.
Why did you come in?
I worked too hard. It's boiling in here.
Oh no, don't open the windows. Are you affected? Oh yeah, shut the window, shut the window. Oh yeah.
8 millirunkin. Leak?
No.
No. Oh my god.
It would have gone off before. It's coming from outside.
The Americans?
Cold War, true. These people seem smart and on top of things. I like them.
It's not military, it's uranium decay, U-235.
Reactor fuel. Ignalina, maybe 240 kilometers away.
Oh my god. Just imagine being there, being like, what the hell's going on?
They're at 4. It's not them. Who's the next closest?
It's Chernobyl, but that's not possible. They're 400 kilometers away.
They'd have to be split open.
Oh god.
Iodine.
Taking the pills.
Could it be a waste dump?
I love how they're trying to figure out what it is and...
No one's answering the phone.
Oh. They have their answer, I guess.
Get everyone started on an IV.
We don't have enough.
As many as you can.
Oh yeah. Holy crap.
What are you doing? What is that?
Milk.
Stop, stop! These are radiation burns. Their clothes are contaminated.
Take them off.
Help me! We're taking it down to the basement.
He was a firefighter from Chernobyl.
Oh no, she's trying to find her husband. Can't stop them all. Sneaking through. Oh, you don't want to go in there. This is like something you can never prepare for. Oh yeah, he's just there to answer questions or what, or I don't remember.
Would you care to read Deputy Chairman Shabina's report while you wait?
Certainly, thank you.
I mean, if someone walks in with that expression, I would feel like we're doomed.
I'm pleased to report that the situation in Chernobyl
Skarsgård.
is stable. In terms of radiation, no more than 3.6 Rontgen. I'm told it's the equivalent of a chest X-ray.
Well, it seems like it's well in hand.
No.
So if there's nothing else, meeting adjourned.
Oh my god, say something.
No.
Okay, good.
Page 3, the section on casualties.
good.
Graphite. There's graphite on the ground.
They're like, what does this mean?
If there's graphite on the ground outside, it means it was the reactor core. It's open.
I can assure you that Professor Legasov is mistaken.
3.6 Rontgen, the maximum reading on low-limit dosimeters.
There's no place for alarmist hysteria.
It's not alarmist if it's a fact.
Well, I don't hear any facts.
What?
Please, may I express my concern?
Professor Legasov.
Boris, I will allow it.
Good. Oh my god. Yes.
Every atom of U-235 is like a bullet. Now, Chernobyl holds over 3 million grams.
Yeah.
Most of these bullets will not stop firing for 100 years. Some of them not for 50,000.
This concern stems entirely from the description of a rock.
Yes.
Comrade Shabina, I want you to go to Chernobyl.
Yeah, go.
You take a look at the reactor, you report directly back to me, and take Professor Legasso with you.
Oh, he doesn't want to go.
Do you know how a nuclear reactor works? No. Well, then how will you know what you're looking at?
Oh,
Meeting adjourned.
oh man. Being that guy, I'd be like, I don't want to go near this because I understand the gravity of the situation. I'm so glad there's people like him that understand and are able to say something. I don't know how many people would just stand back and not say anything though. Like, ugh.
How does a nuclear reactor work? It's a simple question.
No, it's not. I don't think so.
Hardly a simple answer.
You presume I'm too stupid to understand. Tell me how a nuclear reactor works, or I'll have one of these soldiers throw you out of the helicopter.
Right.
The bullets from one atom will eventually strike another atom. We surround the fuel rods with graphite to moderate the neutron flux.
Okay.
I know how a nuclear reactor works. Now I don't need you.
Oh my, oh, you're, oh, I hate this guy. Oh. I feel like being in a hospital like this obviously is not good. There's radiation everywhere.
Take her away from here, Ted, please.
Get away from them.
Oh my God.
You want to get sick? Go.
Please, Ted, please.
Oh.
Excuse me, I am Vasily Ignatenko's wife. I need to find him. Please.
Is he still alive?
He's being transported by helicopter to Moscow. You want to see him, go to Moscow.
But they're not letting us leave here.
That's a problem.
Tell them Major Burov allows it.
Oh. He's not doing well at all, obviously. If she can get on the helicopter and go, she'll be further away from the radiation. What a mess.
Approaching the power plant.
Oh, hello. You're not gonna like what you see.
What have they done? That's graphite on the roof. The core's exposed.
I can't see how you can tell that from here.
Because he's a freaking expert.
We can't see, we don't know. Get us directly over the building.
Don't.
Directly over.
I don't see your
We'll be
advice.
dead within a week. Dead! Sir?
Get us over that building, or I'll have you shot.
If you fly directly over that core tomorrow morning, you'll be begging for that bullet.
Oh my gosh. Freaking poor pilot, like... What's the point of having experts if you just ignore everything they say? Like... Oh, that's where she's going. Okay. I like her and the other dude.
Perhaps if you came back another day.
Let me introduce
I'm here
Ilya.
about Chernobyl.
Visit again soon.
I will, thank you.
How do you know about Chernobyl?
I know that the core is either partially or completely exposed.
But I've been assured there is no problem.
I'm telling you that there is.
Yeah.
I prefer my opinion to yours.
Before you were deputy secretary, you worked in a shoe factory.
Yes. And now I'm in charge.
Oh man.
Take one a day for as long as they last. Get as far from Minsk as you can.
How freaking terrifying would that be? All these people.
It's overkill. Big Karloff's showing off to make us look bad.
Sabina is a pure bureaucrat. We'll tell them the truth in the simplest terms possible. We'll be fine.
And what is the truth? Okay, good, he's coming. Good.
We are making excellent progress in containing the damage.
How alarming would that be? Checking where the wind's going? He looks like the only one who's worried.
You've been saying dangerous things.
Very dangerous things. Apparently our reactor core exploded.
Yes!
Tell me how an RBMK reactor core explodes.
I'm not prepared to explain it at this time.
There's no answer.
It's disgraceful. Really. To spread disinformation at a time like this.
Oh my gosh.
Why did I see graphite on the roof? Graphite is only found in the core, where it's used as a neutron flux moderator.
I was listening.
Farming, why did the deputy chairman see graphite on the roof?
Yeah.
Oh, there can't be.
Are you calling him a liar?
Perhaps you saw burnt concrete.
Now, there you made a mistake. Because I may not know much about nuclear reactors.
He knows
I
concrete?
know a lot about concrete.
Oh, good, good.
You think Legasov is wrong? How shall we prove it?
Get them.
Our high-range
Go up on the roof.
dosimeter just arrived.
Oh, good.
Have one of your men get as close to the fire as he can. Give him every bit of protection you have, but it may not be enough.
Send one of those two douchebags.
And I'll do it myself.
Oh. Oh, that is brave. Stellan Skarsgård went up a notch in my books. A little bit. Oh yeah, you can't go in the front because the dosimeter's in front. Got it. Okay, smart. I was like, are you just not going because it's locked? He's not surviving this at all. I mean, he's like right there. Is this not good enough?
He's back.
Oh. Does he still have his skin?
It's not 3 Röntgen. It's 15,000.
There we go, you...
What does that number mean?
Nearly twice the radiation released by the bomb in Hiroshima every single hour.
Are you happy now, you freaking douchebags?
Please escort
Useless.
Comrade Bakhanov and Famin to the local party headquarters. Thank you for your service.
All right.
Bye.
Dyatlov was in charge.
Tell me how to put it out.
You just bury it?
Boron and sand. At least evacuate Pripyat.
I've been told not to.
Is it or is it not your decision?
I'm in charge here.
Yeah, so you make the decision. This is so ridiculously frustrating.
Where are you going?
Going to get you 5,000 tons of sand and boron.
Right.
I'd prefer one of those.
Oh, because they're not open to the... Yeah.
Superstitious.
Like, you don't want to cause fear and panic, right? Like, oh. You tell people to leave?
Are you here because of the fire? Anything we should be worried about?
Oh, man.
No.
Oh, God. But if you could go on vacation and get as far away from here as possible, that would be great. Maybe this is part of the reason why he hangs himself in the end, right? Like at the beginning, rather. Because he willingly told people that there's nothing wrong when he knows there is. Here's your 5,000 tons, 30 hours after the explosion. Right, so that's like what, 60 bombs by now?
Remind them about the perimeter.
They cannot fly directly over the fire. A minimum of a 10-meter perimeter.
Pre-flight containment.
Oh, you don't want to go in that cloud. That smoke.
No, no, no. They're too close.
They can't get over the fire. How are they
The
supposed
wind will have to carry it.
Oh, man.
They cannot go over the core.
Lead one is too close.
Do they tell them what's at stake?
Too close.
Oh, oh gosh, you're gone. Oh. And that's why you don't get close.
Is there any other way, Legasov?
At least he's realizing what the hell's going on now a little bit more.
Send the next one in.
Good.
I was actually calling about our friend, you know, the one in the country.
I wanted to see how he's doing. It's so hot there right now.
Beginning code.
But his nephews are flying down. Simka, who's 14, and little Boris, who's 5.
Well, that's wonderful.
I mean, it makes sense.
They're dropping sand and boron on the fire.
Oh, man. Are they gonna figure something out? I hope so. She's on to something. Oh.
It's been smooth. 20 drops.
Oh, good. You just need what? Another, like, freaking 100?
Professor Ilian says the radiation isn't high enough to evacuate.
Ilian isn't a physicist.
If it says it's safe, it's safe.
Not if they stay here.
We're staying here.
Yeah, it's not safe.
And we'll be dead in 5 years.
Huh. Sorry to break it to you.
A nuclear plant in Sweden has detected radiation.
In
The
Sweden.
Americans took satellite photos.
Everyone knows.
The whole world knows. Not letting children play outside.
I mean,
In Frankfurt.
is it time to evacuate now?
There has been a nuclear accident in the Soviet Union.
36 hours. Oh, man. Oh, that's evacuation buses, right? Oh, he's still alive and the baby kid is still alive. Where's the wife? This is 36 hours. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it feels like forever also. At least, I guess he made the decision to evacuate finally.
Turn around right now, or I'll arrest you.
If you arrest me, you should take me to the highest possible authority.
Yes.
Are you right?
He was just told he's gonna die within 5 years.
The guards arrested this woman at the south checkpoint.
Nice.
I know that your reactor core is exposed and you're dropping sand and boron on it, but you've made a mistake.
Oh, good. Why?
The temperature will eventually increase. It will
Believe me,
melt down.
I'm perfectly aware. But I estimate at least a month time.
No, you have approximately 2 days.
Oh.
It's going to hit these tanks.
Well, the tanks are nearly empty.
No, they were nearly empty. There are those fire engines.
They've been gushing water into the structure this whole time. Tanks are full.
Oh, great. One thing after the other. Oh, look, she's there too. The whole gang's here.
Do you understand the damage this has done? Do you understand what's at stake?
Well, a lot of people's lives to start with.
Professor Legasso will deliver our briefing.
Right. Okay.
There is some good news.
Oh.
The airdrops are working to douse the fire.
There is also an additional problem.
Yay.
It was my understanding that these water tanks were essentially empty. The tanks are, in fact, full.
Why is that a problem?
Time to educate.
A significant thermal explosion. Everything within a 30-kilometer radius will be completely destroyed, including the 3 remaining reactors at Chernobyl.
Oh my god.
The release of radiation will be severe and will impact all of Soviet Ukraine, as well as Poland, Czechoslovakia, and most of East Germany.
Wow. Okay.
For Belarusia and the Ukraine, completely uninhabitable for a minimum of 100 years.
And how long before this happens?
48 to 72 hours.
Days.
We may have a solution. The gate can only be opened manually. So we need to find 3 plant workers and give us the access we need to pump out the tanks.
Right. 2 sacrifices.
Of course, we will need your permission.
They'll likely be dead in a week.
Thanks.
We're asking for your permission to kill 3 men.
All victories inevitably come at a cost.
At least they all seem impacted by this and they're not just dismissing it. That's good, right? Oh yeah, he's just like freaking devastated and crushed and just knows he's dead. 56 hours. I mean, thankfully they caught that the tanks were full. Imagine if they didn't. That would be, there's like a parallel universe, like a what if situation where they didn't realize it. I wonder how different the world would be today. We still have to find out what exactly went wrong. Because to their knowledge, it can't just explode.
The valve will be difficult to operate, so we'll need 3 men. And of course, any volunteers will be rewarded.
With what? Death?
A yearly stipend of 400 rubles.
For their families?
You even know how contaminated it is?
I don't have an exact number.
You don't need an exact number to know if it will kill us. But you can't even tell us that.
You'll do it because it must be done. And if you don't, millions will die.
Anyone? That dude.
Ananenko.
Where's Parlov? Baranov.
They got their 3 men. That is tough, going in there and being like, I'm dead in a week. Like, but then again, if you don't, then, like they said, millions will die. Huh. Freaking claustrophobic in there. Huh. Yeah, all good. This would be terrifying. I don't know what their time limit is. I don't know how long it takes to, like, empty the tanks. You just hear the dosimeter, like, picking up. Is that how they're gonna find their way? Just by going by the dosimeter reading? The dosimeter is just making everything worse. Oh, no. Are they not gonna make it? What? They're not even gonna make it? Oh, what an absolute mess. I don't even know. This is just, so frustrating. And we haven't even gotten to the part where we find out who did what, like how they messed up so badly. I guess that'll be in the next episodes, but this was absolutely intense. Oh, it's so frustrating when they're like, hey, but I sort of understand, right? You also don't want to believe that something so catastrophically horrible has happened. It's not something that's really in your realm of possibility, especially to understand and to believe. It's, oh man. Right, okay. Right. This is honestly such an amazing series. It's like, I don't even know. It's just brilliant to have made it this way, and it's just so stressful and terrifying all the way through as we find out, like, bit by bit a little bit more, and just how devastating this is, or how it could be. And then sending those 3 in, and then their flashlights stop. I don't know if they'll make it or not. I feel like, I mean, the hopeful in me says yes, they don't have to send 3 more in, but I don't know. Their flashlights aren't working. You can't see anything in there. So unless they're going by, like, feeling and whatever, or their flashlights come back on, or there's like a secret light somewhere. Right. So this is also really good seeing, I don't know what her name is. I do not remember names whatsoever. From the Nuclear Energy Institute Commission thing, whatever, that she's like, she has the iodine pills at least, so that'll help her a little bit, I assume. But being like, well, I have to go to Chernobyl because that's the only way that anyone's gonna listen, and oh, it's so frustrating. I'm glad that Stellan Skarsgård character is, I guess, being educated on just the whole immensity of the explosion and the casualties. The evacuation obviously is a good thing. It's extremely frustrating to watch, but also at the same time, it's very interesting to see what has happened. Oh boy. But like they said, this is the first time it's happened on this planet, so you don't have all the answers. You can try to figure out the best as possible with the knowledge that you have, but as we saw, dude didn't have all the information. He thought the tanks were empty, nearly empty, but they're not. It'd be so interesting to see like a parallel universe or something. Like, what if they went in with the understanding that the tanks are empty and did nothing, like they never found out that they were full. It's just crazy with that level of destruction, like 200 kilometers. Everything would be like destroyed. It's absolutely mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. Anyways, I've really loved this series. I feel like this series is quickly in one of my top series ever because it's just so well done. I want more TV shows like this, like TV series that have the tension and have just not knowing what the hell's going to happen, first of all. But there's people accountable. There's people that think they're doing good, but they just don't have all the information, or they just want to help and they can't. And the fact that the guy had to say to the people at the bar, being like, hey, is there anything we should be worried about? He's like, nope. Oh, that definitely weighs on you because you feel responsible for so many people's deaths. And sometimes there's nothing you can do. I feel like it also set the mood where when Stellan Skarsgård and the guy are flying in the helicopter, and he's like, tell me how it works. And he's like, it's not simple. And he's like, tell me, or I'll have one of these guys throw you out the helicopter. It's like, oh, right. This is how things are. So you also have sort of that to worry about. And it's terrifying also. You don't want to go up against anyone and be killed. Tune in next time for the next episode of Chernobyl, where I don't know if we'll find out what went wrong for the explosion or what caused the explosion to happen. Eventually we will, I'm pretty sure, in this series. I just don't know if it's like next episode or episode number 4, because this one might continue with the whole trying to stop it from, exploding, which would make sense because I feel like during this time they don't have time to do the whole investigation type thing, right? They're a little bit busy with trying to not get millions of people killed. Anyways, tune in next time for the next episode.